This is better combination than the van, I think.
Nice.
That's to stop it, to reset it.
Stone Rose chocolate yacht, day 36 mils, got some concealed stone golds, stone roses.
They'll be back, and that'll be 2 more customers, could be.
So, bust down season's come to an end for this gentleman, but it's going to be a start for someone else. You see him got married, settled down. Bought rose gold Skyder this morning. Open the box, 2 yellow gold links, and this watch is really small. So, she's gone. Incoming, the blue dial 5712. Got the 36 mil here, perpetual calendar Audemars Piguet. Very small watch, but very classy watch. And here we have the new Cartier Santos Skeleton Blue Edition. How do we run this business and how do I know about this business? So, coming from 15 years experience, whether you believe it or not, I've been in this industry for 15 years. And these are 5 key points that I believe you need to succeed in this business.
This is better combination than the van, I think.
Nice combination on that.
Feel free. Yeah.
Nice, isn't it?
Lovely, mate. Very nice. Do you like it? It's clean.
Dials in there. So what? Not actually had an AP to be fair.
So it's a chronograph.
Yeah.
So you've got your sub dials in there. They work with your pushes on the side case. That is not your seconds hand. So don't walk out and go, oh, it's not working. The sub dial is, right?
Yeah.
So obviously you want it to set like usual. I sold a Daytona the other day. And same thing, he was like, oh, it's not working. I said, oh, it's chronograph. I was like, oh, I want to explain then, you know. Same with mine, to be fair. Look, so I got one on as well. So my bottom sub dial is my seconds. The wrist top pusher.
Yeah, and then bottoms to reset it.
That's to stop it, to reset it. Also make sure your crown's always in. And that is a lovely little watch, mate.
Yeah, man.
Happy?
Yeah.
You know me, guys. You know I like buying.
The guy in Havana.
Got a little bit hyped again this morning. Cam's already uploaded a lot of these on the gram. Stone Rose chocolate yacht, day 36 mils, got some concealed stone golds, stone roses. The bread and butter, as we like to call it, so the stock that comes in quickly and also leaves quickly. So I feel like, I think I've purchased 31 pieces. I feel like 12, 15 of those will be gone in the next 2 to 3 days. So Alex is working hard behind the scenes.
Already sold one of them, right? Potentially 2 more to go. So I've sold a Factory Ladies Champagne Diamond Dial. That is sold for $650. The man is coming in Saturday to collect. I have a lady coming in today to look at this all gold Factory Ladies Diamond Dial. She came in the other day. I didn't have one. I said I am getting more in. Judd got some more in, so we're looking at that today. And also I may have sold.
There it is.
A concealed 26 mil. Not saying we always do. It's a champagne Roman numeral dial with a concealed bracelet. I have a couple come in today to look at this one.
So start of this month we were selling quicker than we was buying. So selling quicker than we was buying. So it's not a bad problem to have. But us being Trotters and we want to be number 1, remain number 1. We need to make sure our stock is always on point. So whenever we're selling, we're buying.
Fill this for you, Mike, just so that Cal can see that I cleaned up here. Look, Mike, look. Easy. I don't know why he moans all the time. Look at that, Mike, done. Simple. Yeah, anything you want to see, mate, let me know. That's the route, the 20. That's the 23 one, to be fair.
The Pepsi or the Batman.
Hey, Pepsi the way, right? Too many options, that's the problem.
That's what it is. On the 19th. Starbucks, only put workers on
Right, yeah, it's got ALF spare links, it's 24 plate.
24 plate.
Oh, I've got the 22. The root beer, so I've got 219 is 15,250, and then the 20, which is a green and white card, it's 15,250, or you've got the 2023 new style card, which I could do for 16,500.
Have you got the 2019 one?
Yeah, it should be here somewhere.
Yes. Can I try the
Batman? That's a 2018 model. They're looking at a few different variations of the GMTs. Got the Batman, the root beer, the Pepsi. Too many options is sometimes a problem. Do like the Pepsi on a Jubilee, lovely what.
Which one's out of the holiday model?
All similar what you're looking at, They're all GMTs. They're all going to be good watches for like long term. The sports models are always the better watches, which is what you're looking at. So, kind of any of these that you decide to go for probably will be a good watch, long-term investment. Any watch you buy now, though, if you want to buy it and want to sell it quick, you're going to lose money. That's how you got to think of it. But if you hold on to them for a few years, that's when you start seeing sort of more money back on them and stuff. I mean, you've got others there as well, Submariners, like the Starbucks. You got this plain black ones as well. Yeah, that'd be like 14.6 retail. So you're paying like $2,000 over retail for the 23 one. If you buy the 290 one, you're only paying 500.
The Batman?
The Batman, these probably around like the $9,000 mark retail.
How much you got?
Oh, now that's 12.5. Yeah.
And that's
280.
You would be able to check.
Oh, you were one.
I don't, but I can get. Depends what year you wanted.
You know, if you got a little watch kit.
Depends upon anything like 13.5. Depends, like I said, depends what year you want. Visually, they're all going to be looking the same, you know.
Yeah.
You got paid $10,000.
They'll be back, and that'll be 2 more customers. Could be.
Alright, so we're there. Okay, so metrics on the gram. Summer's here, as you know, on record. It's been the nicest July we've ever had. So, bust down season's come to an end for this gentleman, but it's going to be a start for someone else. Obviously, my man's got married, settled down. Obviously, my man's quit, you know. We've lost another soldier, lads. Bought rose gold Skoda this morning. Really nice example, 2020 on a green and white warranty card. Open the box. 2 yellow gold links, and this watch is really small. So when people say, oh, can we have extra links, this is how sometimes we buy the watch. So obviously we're going to get these changed over. That was a mistake, but we are given no additional links, and this is an expensive watch. You can imagine how much the links will cost. So we managed to do a deal today on our stainless steel black dial 5980. So she's gone. Incoming the blue dial 5712. Patek Philippe, full box and papers. If you're interested, this one has been posted today on our socials. Mikey will put the video here. Very clean watch, very clean. Right guys, here's 2 watches that we don't usually have in stock. Got the 36mm here, perpetual calendar Audemars Piguet. Very small watch, but very classy watch. And here we have the new Cartier Santos Skeleton Blue Edition. This watch comes extra with the stainless steel metal bracelet. Lots and lots of interest on this one. Huge saving off of RRP. We'll be posting the price up here. And this one here is £23,500. Wow, oh, you really twisted my arm. I like them both. But what's not to like, guys? Go on in, drop a comment. Oh, you always like all the watches. What's not to like about them too? What is not to like? Right guys, sometimes in the comments we do get asked, how do we run this business and how do I know about this business? So coming from 15 years experience, whether you believe it or not, I've been in this industry for 15 years. And these are 5 key points that I believe you need to succeed in this business. Number 1 is knowledge. You need to know as much as you possibly can about this industry, whether you're going to come in it and be part-time or you're going to come in it and be full-time. Over the years, I used to read through a lot of books. I used to search most of the watch websites out there, going back to Watchfinder, a website called Blowers back in the day. I just got to know references. Did this watch exist in this combination? Knowledge is definitely key. So I learned in my early stages that if somebody doesn't know about a particular piece and you do, you're going to win straight away when the opportunity is given to you, if that watch ever does get offered to you. In my early days, I managed to buy some extremely rare pieces just off the back of knowing about the watch. So going to like watch trader shows, or a customer may walk into the shop years ago, I knew what the factory bezel was, even if the customer didn't know. So being one step ahead enabled me to have an opportunity to buy that watch and sell it very quickly. So I think nowadays everything's put out online so much more. So I used to read through a lot more books, but you know, times have changed, so it's probably more online now than in books. Point number 2 is networking. When I was 15, 16 years old, it was very difficult to network with like the older generation jewelers who was like 40, 50 odd. We had no common ground. they treated me like I was a young boy, a young kid, which I was, to be fair. And to be fair, I think it gives you that little bee in a bonnet, and it gives you that desire to make it and want to prove yourself a little bit more. But networking is key. So I'd say, if anybody does do business with you in the early stages and they're good to you, repay them the faith and be good to them. Don't burn any bridges, because you never know who you may or may not need in the future. And just be polite and honest. I think too many people these days want to earn a quick buck and are willing to do something wrong for like £1,000. £1,000 is not going to make you rich, and it's certainly not going to make you poor, but having a good trade will then get you more and more business down the line. Number 3, I would say, is what I live by, and I've done this throughout my whole entire career, is buying is better than you're selling. Anybody can sell, but not everybody can buy. And when I say that, I mean buy right. So you need to know what your market is. Our particular market may not be for somebody else in the industry. And I kid you not, the stock that we sell here in the City of London is stock that may not sell well in the heart of Hatton Garden. We're that close, but it's different clientele. And we have taken a lot of research on what do our clients want, and how can I get this watch for my client as quick as possible and as cheap as possible. So every single day, I would say I probably aim to buy 3 or 4 watches before I even get to the office in the morning. Just off my network, just off my customers, other dealers. I'm always trying to top up the watches that we don't have in stock. So I'd certainly say, know what you're buying and make sure you're paying the right price. So point number 4, if you don't have it, you can't sell it, and it's a true point. So I think the issue is nowadays with social media is that somebody will post a picture and they'll presume that it's in stock. And that's the biggest killer in our industry in terms of letting a client down, because the countless amount of times I see somebody upload a watch and I know they haven't got that watch. I'm not being nasty, I'm not being big-headed, but we know they haven't got that watch in stock. So when that same client is asking them and us, I know I'm going to win that sale by just having that watch physical. And it's crazy to say, but it just goes back to the old days, just having it in stock just helps it a little bit more. So I would recommend post your actual inventory rather than going and taking a picture of someone's booth and saying you have got it. You cannot rely on other people. If you've got it in stock, you're a man of your own word, you can keep it in stock and you can sell it whenever you like. So point number 5, don't be afraid to fail. You are going to make mistakes. I've made plenty of mistakes over my 15 years. I'm sure I'm going to make even more mistakes going forward. I'm a little bit more calm, I'd like to think, and a little bit more wiser, but mistakes are there to happen. It's how you bounce back from these mistakes and get back into the industry again. Don't take everything to heart. It's business at the end of the day. It's not your life, it's not your arm or your leg. But I think the most important thing is that when you do take a loss, you brush it aside, you move back onto your next win. Hope you learned something there, guys. Listen, I'm not an expert. I've been in the industry for a little while now. Hopefully here's upwards and onwards to another 15 years. If you liked it, drop us a nice comment. If you didn't, drop me a little bit of hate. Right guys, here's 2. Right guys. Can't even put it in the taste.